What do you recall about being contacted to come into NXT?
I mean, they gave me a call, and this is what they told me. They said, Teddy says, we've got this guy named Cameron Grimes, and he legitimately, invested in the stock market and had a big hit and made a lot of money in a very short period of time. And he said they thought what a great story it would be is like, even though what happened was actually very real, it's like it goes to his head now. That's the storyline. It goes to his head, and he just he starts acting like me. He's going and buying all this fancy stuff, and like what they did initially, they brought me in, and for example, we did one thing where he's in a jewelry store, and he's buying a watch, and of course, it's like like, oh, what is the best one of the best watches made? A Rolex, but this is a diamond bezeled Rolex. I mean, this thing is so much. But anyway, it's like he's looking at this watch, and I come and I'm looking over his shoulder, and I said, "It's a nice looking watch, kid." But then I hold up this other one that's diamond bezeled, and I said, "But it's not $1 million watch." And I just do my laugh and walk away. It's like every time he did something, or like he buys his really fancy car, and I'm like, hey, great car, kid, but it's not $1 million car, and I'm in this like lush plush, what would it be, like a, I don't know,
Rolls Royce or something.
Rolls Royce, yeah. And I just, and I shut the door, and the car's rolling away. All you could hear is, but yeah, we had a good time though. We did.
Those vignettes are a lot of fun. We've actually got one that I will be showing you here, and it's one that you didn't mention among those. So I'm glad I picked this one. It's really funny, and we're gonna watch it here soon. Whenever you did get the call, do you remember who it was that called you about the opportunity?
Oh gosh, there were several guys, that were there. I know, and I know that Sean was definitely one of those guys, but I don't know if he's the guy who reached out to me.
Maybe Brian James Armstrong, Road Dogg. I know he was around.
Yeah, he was there, but I don't know. I think it was probably Sean.
Doesn't matter who called you. I'm just glad that you were there because we got some really great moments. Now, you said it got over really well with the audience. So was it not the original plan to have it be like a program? Was it just like some one-off, silly, fun stuff at first?
Well, I think they were. I don't think they planned to do more than a couple of shows. Because it was just the uniqueness of them taking advantage of something that really happened. And putting me in there for a couple of weeks. But again, they told me, they said it's getting over so well, we want to, keep you on for a couple more weeks. And so I said, I can do that.
You don't have to get specific with any figures, of course, but the pay, was it night by night, like a appearance based, or is it one big flat rate for all of your work?
Initially, I think they offered me something, and then when they said, look, if you can stay on, we're gonna obviously keep paying you. So it was, but I can't remember what it was. It was good. I know that.
Yeah, hey, look, it's a
Yeah.
cool opportunity, and now they just released an action figure of modern day Ted, like the head attachment of Ted of today, so because of this run. So pretty cool. It's like something that you did 3 years ago, kind of just fun. It's ultimately becoming part of your legacy.